It's been 2 years. 2 years since I've been working for Melton Truck Lines, and I want to give my full, kind of biased review because this is the only trucking company I've worked for. Number one, my favorite thing I love about Melton is my freedom. Nobody micromanages me. As long as you're a responsible person and you're on time, nobody is gonna bother you, and I love that. I feel like I'm my own truck driver. I feel like I'm kind of an owner-operator, but I don't have to do all the owner-operator stuff. I'm just out here alone, you know? And it's a nice feeling where you're not being chaperoned. Like, they see you're responsible and they give you your freedom, and you are basically out on your own. They send you the load and you pick it up. Let me squeeze this thing in here nice and easy. Another thing I really love about Melton is they'll hire you straight from CDL school. They hired me straight from CDL school. I did work for a company before, but that experience was so marginal. I was basically a brand new driver. And now I'm a teacher, and all 6 students that I just had, all straight from CDL school. So if you're looking for a new job as a new CDL driver, Melton is definitely someone you need to look to. So number 2, they hire new drivers. Let's go drop this trailer real quick. One thing I love about Melton is safety. I know it sounds corny, but this company is, literally, if you look at a meme of Melton, it's probably over-secure. And I'd rather be on the good side of the meme than on the bad side. With Melton, especially me being on the road around owner-operators, everybody, I get a lot of shit from owner-operators. They look at my load and they'll say like, hey buddy, that load isn't gonna go anywhere. They see me throwing on more chains than they would, but it's company policy, and I would rather have the company have us over-secure, so 99.99% nothing's gonna happen to that load, than being a company who just throws on the bare minimum and something happens, So even though it's extra work for us, I'd rather put in the extra work to have more peace of mind, and that's what Melton's all about. And so that's safety about how we in the work environment. But with the trucks, I've never had this company give me any backlash for saying, hey, I'm not driving that with that tire, boom, they fix it. They are so quick, because in reality, yes, they may fork out more money to fix it, but in the end, it's like not like you save money by not getting a violation. Our CSA scores are pretty good, and I feel like I'm just on the right team. I know it sounds corny, maybe because I never worked for a real company that I'm proud to work for, but like every day I'm so proud to come to work. Is work hard? Yes, but I feel like I got the right team on my back. Everything, maintenance, fix. I hear so many stories. Okay, I'm a trainer, I had 6 students, 6 or 7, I can't remember, but I hear stories. 2 students came from different schools, and then in my orientation I heard stories from other people who work for different companies, and some companies will try to ride that line of not legal, and this company just doesn't do that, in my experience, okay? I don't know what anyone else's experience is, but with me, man, if it needs to be fixed, we getting it fixed. So yeah, I love Melton. Number 3 is safety. We are a safe company. I can stand on that all day. I'm doing a very bad job at looking like I know what I'm doing. We're gonna cut this out the scene. Number 4 is my favorite. Home time and vacation, which is probably the same thing. But for me, I need to travel, you guys. I don't know if you know, but I traveled for 2.5 years nonstop through Central America, through Asia, and a little bit of Europe. And like, it's one of my biggest hobbies. And so it's a priority. And getting home as a trucker, working for Melton has never been an issue. And I love one thing about Melton, guaranteed hold time. Of course, you have to work here a little bit, like I think over 3 months or 6 months, I can't remember, but you have to work here long enough. And if they give you guaranteed home time, you will get home. And I live in California, this company is in Oklahoma, so getting to California with freight is a little bit difficult. But Melton has never failed to get me home when they say, like when I have guaranteed home time, I'm home. They flew me home twice because just with bad luck, the way it worked out, trying to get a load to California from the East Coast, at that time, it didn't work out. But Melton came and saved the day, and they flew me home, and you guys, I got to take off 30+ days to go to Brazil and Europe, and that was one of the best trips of my life, honestly. And the fact that I can take those days off and not have get any lip from the company, like, why are you taking so many days off? Like, we need you to work. I don't know what it's like with other trucking companies, but with me and Melton, I've never had an issue. If I have the home time, I'm taking it. And if I need to get home and I have a guaranteed home time, they will get me home. I think that's so beautiful. I think the culture in America, where it comes to like, America's a work culture, and if you work for a corporate job, good luck getting 2 weeks off. But here I am working for a trucking company, and if I have the home time, y'all, I'm taking it. And speaking of that, I got a trip coming up pretty soon. But yeah, number 4 is home time and guaranteed home time, the vacation days. It's never been an issue with Melton. I have to say, like, number 5 is definitely the work environment, whether I'm at the terminal or just talking to my DM. I don't know, I noticed that people actually have enthusiasm about working for Melton, especially like in the road training department. Honestly, yeah, I would say like overall, the work environment is great. So it's nice to work for a company where overall people are proud to be here. And that is a good feeling, because when you work for a company who doesn't give a shit, you feel it every day and you dread going to work. For me, I'm in my own bubble, but when I pop out the bubble and I go to the terminals, it's nice to feel like I feel appreciated for all the work I'm doing. Even though I'm one out of probably 15 to 1600 drivers, they still, in my experience, go out to make me feel appreciated. So I can't give you guys a full, all positive review. I gotta drop a negative on you, right? Nothing's perfect. And the thing I don't like about Melton Truck Lines is outside variables that have nothing to do with Melton Truck Lines. I would just say the trucking industry is a little stiff, all right? There's a lot of attitude out there. I'm a little fed up and my fuse is getting a little bit shorter. And I know that sounds like contradicting, but of course, let's just say I have an issue. 40% of my issues come from mean forklift drivers, all right? I don't know why, I don't know how, but I have to deal with it. And I always try to deal with it by being professional and biting my tongue. My fuse is getting short and it's not my fault, all right? Y'all seen in one of my videos how I handled it. That's 99% how I handle it. How's it going?
What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
You don't have an appointment.
I definitely have a...
You do not have an appointment. What I want...
And I just had a terrible experience in Oregon picking up some wood. I ain't gonna say anything else more than that. But the person called me the R word, said I wasn't smart. Then called me the I word. And I'm just like, is this really happening? Because I'm not doing anything wrong. I am listening to your instruction. I was literally trying to talk to the person and they ignored me. And I knew I was going into the fire. But she didn't know I had the extinguisher. Actually, I didn't come with any heat. I just accepted it. I told the boss, nothing happened. And yeah, I just have to brace for every place I go to, hoping that I don't get an attitude. So again, that's my con, okay? There's a little bit of sass in this industry. Nothing I can do about it. And yeah, I just have to accept it. But it makes the job hard. I tell in every video, every time I pull to a shipper and a receiver, I have a little bit of anxiety because I don't know how I'm gonna be treated. But overall, I would say 70% is good, but that 30% sucks. Now, there is another con, and it's not a con, but it's a con, so we're gonna call it a con. Okay, 65 is tough when you on the 80. Everybody doing 80, and I'm doing 65, wishing I could do 80. But at the same time, I can't complain, because one, I'm not paying for the gas. Two, I will not be paying for the gas. And since I don't have to pay for the gas, I'm gonna follow the rules. I'm just saying it's a little difficult when you see people having fun doing 80, because you best believe if I could do 80, I'm doing 80, all right? Melton, don't get mad at me. It's just a thought, okay? It's my inner thoughts. It came out, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's all good. Okay, and last, some people think it's a con to have a camera in the truck. Okay, if I ran a company, I want cameras. Every day we get videos of what drivers do, making mistakes, being distracted, and they need that for insurance policies, and I literally don't have any issues with the camera. It doesn't bother me at all. It's not like Melton's gonna see me walking naked when I got the curtains closed. They can't see me, okay? I'm not saying I am naked, but if I was, potentially, most of the time, they wouldn't see me. So I still have my privacy. Sometimes the camera does go off at the randomest times. I don't hit any bumps or anything, so that is a little alarming. You know, I could be in the act of nose picking. We don't know. It's not like I do that. I use tissues, but I'm just trying to give you the idea that sometimes the camera is a little possessed. But besides that, it's not a big deal for me. Because if I ran a company, I'm putting cameras in there too, because if you playing a guitar while driving the truck, I'm not gonna say I seen it, but I seen it, then yeah, you gotta go. I get it. I've been working for Melton for 2 years, and it has been a great experience, and I'm being very honest with you guys. If you're a new CDL driver straight from CDL school, or you're an experienced driver and you want to work for a company that has a good reputation, who will treat you good, I definitely recommend coming here. Now let me drop this trailer because your boy got another vacation to take. So let's drop this bad boy real quick. See ya. On to the next one, y'all. Also, if you guys want to use a referral, if you're new coming to this company, or if you're experienced, use THOM15. And yeah, I hope these videos are helpful, and if they are, hit that referral, and yeah, come to Melton, because again, you will be treated great, and if you work hard, you will be seen, and that is the most important thing for me, is the acknowledgement of the hard work. I don't need it, but it's nice, and I feel it. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I got another one coming. I gotta show y'all, I went to Peru. It needs a whole video for itself. Trucker takes a vacation, part 1.